Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah ma ba'd. This is a piece of advice. I'll try to keep it brief inshallah. For those people who are coming for Hajj and Umrah. Wallah alhamd, things have opened up since COVID. And a lot of people have been coming from English speaking countries, and this is my advice which extends to them. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He grants us all the opportunity to make this journey, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gives it a great deal of khair and barakah for Islam and the Muslims. 3 pieces of advice. Number 1, al-ikhlas. Why are you doing this action? We know through the ayat where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about Ibrahim and Ismail alayhim salam, that they raised the house on the foundations that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted them to raise the house. And what were they saying? رَبَّنَا تَقَبَّلْ مِنَّا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. Sincerity, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for acceptance. رَبَّنَا وَاجْعَلْنَا مُسْلِمَيْنِ لَكَ. Make us of those who are Muslim to you. Sincerity. وَمِن ذُرِّيَّتِنَا أُمَّةً مُسْلِمَةً لَكَ. And from our progeny, an ummah which are sincere, they are Muslim, they submit. وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. That's my next piece of advice, but here, sincerity. What is it that you are doing? What is it that you are trying to accomplish? Are you coming here to fulfill a pillar so you can get it out of the way, as some people sometimes say? Are you coming here so you can come, I don't know, for the purpose of tourism? Now, a person will obviously answer, say, no, I'm coming for the sake of Allah. I'm coming to perform one of the pillars of Islam. This is good. But something that you have to understand when it comes to sincerity, sincerity needs to be renewed. Your intention, your ikhlas is something which can waver. Therefore, constantly check your sincerity and your intention once you have made this journey. And this leads into my next piece of advice, which is fulfilling your time upon goodness. Wallahi al-Azim, I was sitting here the other day and I found a person to my left. Between the adhan and iqama, talking about things which were not beneficial whatsoever. Permissible but not beneficial. In Arabic. Behind me I had a conversation. I was saying, I'm trying to focus on what I'm trying to do, but they were making some kind of a review on the latest Samsung phone in English behind me. Between the adhan and iqama. And then to the right of me there was a man, I believe he's from Bangladesh, with his hands up to the sky, his palms facing the heavens, weeping. In broad daylight. A time of day where people, they've said, people are negligent. Even in this place here. They've come all this way. But this man is here and he is weeping. He is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His mercy. Therefore, when you are here, including yourself as part of the people who are sincere, means that you are a person who is going to benefit in his time. And this is why, in the next part of the ayah that we were reading from Surah Baqarah, وَأَرِنَا مَنَاسِكَنَا وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا. Show us what you want from us, our Lord, and turn to us. وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. You are Tawwab, you are the one who turns to His servants. And you are Rahim, you are the merciful. رَبَّنَا وَابْعَثْ فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِّنْهُمْ. SubhanAllah. Prophets and messengers. Supplicating for a prophet and a messenger. Oh Allah, send to them Muhammad. يَتْلُو عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِكَ. That He comes and He recites upon them your ayat. وَيُعَلِّمُهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةِ. And He teaches them your book. Teaches them the book and the hikmah, the sunnah, the messenger of Allah, where يزكيهم, and that He purifies them. The messenger of Allah has come with the purification. How can you get that purification if you're not benefiting in your time? In actual fact, what could be worse than what we have said before? These conversations that are taking place, I mean, inshallah, they're permissible. What I fear is that people are coming all this way and there are conversations and there are things that they're doing which are impermissible. And with this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, الذي جعلناه للناس سواء العاكف فيه الباد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made Masjid al-Haram a place for itikaf, devotion. You stay in this place and you worship. وطهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. Purify my house so that they can come and they can make itikaf. And they can make tawaf. Ruku and sujood. How can you benefit from these things for the purpose as to why the house has been established if you are not benefiting in your time? But look at this ayah, Surah Hajj. وَمَنْ يُرِدْ فِيهِ بِإِلْهَادٍ بِظُلْمٍ نُذِقْهُ مِنْ عَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. Anyone who wants any kind of oppression, whether that's self-oppression or oppression to spread just generally, in it, meaning in Masjid al-Haram, نُذِقْهُ مِنْ عَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. Such a person, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will punish him with a severe punishment. May Allah protect. Piece of advice number one, sincerity. Renew your sincerity in your ikhlas. Number two, don't waste your time. And number three, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, ذَلِكَ وَمَنْ يُعَدِّمْ شَعَائِرَ اللَّهِ فَإِنَّهَا مِنْ تَقْوَى الْقُلُوبِ. Remember where you are. Remember where you are. This is the place that all the Anbiya and the Muslim have made Hajj to, or will make Hajj to. From the time of Adam alayhi salam to Nuh alayhi salam to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to Isa ibn Maryam when he returns. These are the symbols of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you honor these symbols by treating it with respect, then this is evidence for you that you are a person of taqwa. Now, we have to understand from this that a person needs time to relax, a person needs time to eat and drink and sleep and things like that. That's all fine, that's all part of taqwa, as long as the person has sincerity in those actions. And the person is making sure that he is not wasting his time with things which do not benefit him. This is not a normal masjid, and this is not a normal place for you to come and worship. You are not in your house anymore. You don't have those luxuries and you don't have those excuses anymore. Honor the symbols of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase you in taqwa. Therefore, these are my pieces of advice. I'm very sorry for the length, and I've tried to summarize it. Number one, al-ikhlas. Al-ikhlas, al-ikhlas. Renew while you are here, and who you are standing in front of, subhanahu. Who are you performing tawaf for? You can't do this for anyone other than Allah except in this place. And if you do so, 100,000 in reward with each salat. This place is the most beloved place to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Benefit whilst you are here. This teaches the believer that life is short anyway. If you're here for a week, if you're here for 2 weeks, if you're here for a month, treat it as it's temporary. And then when you return home, you will continue in that state of recognizing the transience and the temporariness of the life of this dunya. And the third piece of advice is to respect the symbols of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not engage in things وَلَا رَفَثَ وَلَا فُسُوقَ وَلَا جِدَالَ فِي الْحَجِّ. Do not come here and disrespect the signs of Allah, disrespect yourself by not following the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Recognize where it is that you stand, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has honored you and brought you here. I mean, some of the ulama have gone to the extent of making qiyas between the person who is a pilgrim and a mujahid, to the extent that they've even said that you can give this person zakat. How? This person has left his family, he's left his wealth, he's left all of his luxuries for what? To come out for the sake of Allah. What benefit is there if a person comes out leaving everything for the sake of Allah and he's not benefited at all? He has not honored the symbols of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come here, focus on yourself, focus on your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ask Him to purify you, ask Him to make you better. Whilst you are here, benefit from the time that you have, making sure that you are sincere. not engaging in things which are going to be not beloved to him. And even those things which are permissible, make sure that whatever you are engaging in, of those things which are permissible, are those things which are actually of benefit, which are going to help you in your dunya and going to help you in your worship in this temporary time that you have here. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He makes all of the Muslims return to the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the most beautiful of returning, and that He makes every single one of those who engage in this pilgrimage to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He gives them acceptance and they return home having benefited and attaining Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy and His Jannah. هذا والله أعلم وصلى اللهم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.